Hello Aquarius Risings, thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you, specifically about the next 2 weeks, or from now until April 16th, the full moon in Libra. So we just had the new moon in Aries, and if you're an Aquarius rising, then the new moon fell in your, which deck do I want? Fell into your third house. So this is relating to your new beginnings, what you're starting, like the cycle that you just started with the moon. That's essentially what I take it as. So I'm going to pull some cards and see what messages we have for you, but I do have some notes on the new moon falling in your third house. So these are things that you might be experiencing. You might have just experienced over the weekend, or you might be experiencing from now up until April 16th. So, or whatever day the full moon in Libra is for you in your time zone. So, different things that might be coming up. Learning something new. Gemini energies, really, because the third house is ruled by Gemini. So Gemini energies, so like duality. You might be seeing another side to something, you might be sharing a new perspective, or you might get the chance to explain your side to a story, or someone's going to be seeing your perspective. Okay, that's for some of you. I was also getting, before I was even doing the reading, I was shuffling the cards for this reading, and I was getting messages about you're learning a new religion, or you're looking into a new religion, or you're questioning a religion, or you're getting more details on a religion. That's for someone. Okay. You might be meeting new people. You might be having random conversations with new people. You might be connecting with more Geminis, or spending more time with Geminis, or you're meeting a Gemini. I was getting that too. You might be having conversations that you've avoided. It's a good time also to take a test. It's a good time for writing, research, discovery of any kind. You might be feeling guided to learn a new language. We also have, you might be spending more time with your siblings. You might be hashing something out with your siblings, is what I'm hearing. Or you might be spending more time with people that you consider siblings. I was also getting that as well. You might be doing more errands, or you might be taking quick trips, or you might be going to different social events. That's all has to do with the third house. Quick trips though, trips that are local, trips that are close to you. Okay, you might be traveling like to somewhere in your town, or somewhere in this, I'm hearing in the center. Okay, all right, that's a specific message for someone. For some of you, there's something where you keep having to go somewhere because you forgot something, or you had to go somewhere multiple times when you wish you could have just done it once. Okay, it's like it's not like it's lengthy. It's just kind of like, I'm hearing tedious. Okay, that's for some of you are getting ready for spring, and there's something you keep like forgetting something, and then you have to go back for something. Okay. All right. So you also might be evaluating how you communicate, what you communicate, and if you're being as open as possible and as honest as possible. Like, are you communicating your needs? Are you communicating how you truly feel? Are you avoiding communicating something? Some of you might be avoiding saying something to someone, specifically a sibling, or someone that you have known since you were a child. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius rising as well. Okay, they might be trying to avoid saying something to you. Okay. What else do we have? Learning a new way to express yourself. Okay, so this could be through many different mediums. But learning a new way to express yourself, learning a new way to say something, or learning a new language. I already said that, but some of you might be really learning a new language. It's a good time for reading. You might be reading. You might be feeling guided to read more. You might be feeling like, oh, I want to read that, or you find a book that you want to read, or you're reading something. Okay, some of you are studying to take a test, or you're preparing for a test. It's a great time for that. If you have any tests of any kind scheduled between now and April 16th, you have a really good chance of passing that test very well. Because I feel like with being in the 3rd house, being in the Gemini energy, it's like your mind, like you might be overthinking a little bit. That might be coming up for you, but like Geminis have a very analytical mind, and they can really think through things. So like it's their superpower, their thinking power. So you might be feeling like more focused in something where you had to study it and you had to learn it, and if you're taking a test, great time for that. Okay. Anything else that I wrote down that I want to talk about? No. Okay. Also, I'm looking at, again, the conversations you've avoided. Okay. So if you've avoided any conversations, they might be coming up, and it might be asking you to hash something out. Some of you might be hashing something out with a sibling, or finally expressing how you feel to a sibling, or finally like fully expressing yourself and not holding back, or someone that you consider a sibling. Okay. All right, let's get some specific messages for you, Aquarius risings, the next 2 weeks, or up until April 16th. What do we have for Aquarius risings? What are we talking about today? Ooh. I was getting this too. Someone might be wanting to express themselves to you, or someone might be avoiding a conversation with you. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius rising. Both of you are Aquarius risings, or someone's just wanting to express something to you. That also could be happening. Okay, show me more. Some of you, you're spending more time with someone, or you keep going to their house, or you keep having to go back for something. I'm getting that again. Okay, for some of you, you keep having to go back for something because somebody needs you to go get something. Somebody keeps forgetting something, or like you're being really patient with this person. Some of you might be feeling tired after some sort of like interaction with someone because you keep having to go back. Okay. Because you they're like, oh, I forgot this. Like, oh, could you get me this? Like, oh, there's something like that going on. Okay. We have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, overthinking here. Show me more. Some of you, you're overthinking about expressing yourself, or the way you're expressing yourself. You're like overthinking it. You're like overanalyzing it. Some of you, you're thinking back to a time that you expressed yourself and you're feeling like embarrassment for it, or you're like cringing at it. I'm getting that, like, oh, I expressed myself, and not, like, you're cringing about it. You're like, oh, I can't believe I said that, or someone saying, I can't believe I said that to them. Some of you told someone how you feel about them, or someone is really scared to tell you how they feel about you. Yeah. Somebody feels like you're like blocked from them, or they can't access you, or they like you're not approachable is really what I mean. Or you feel like someone isn't approachable, but you want to express yourself to them. For some of you, you're overthinking, like being open and honest with like your work, or like you're not expressing your needs to someone. You have to stick up for yourself. For some of you, you really have to stick up for yourself. Some of you are getting the chance to be open and honest. Don't feel ashamed about it, or don't like if you're expressing your needs, you're expressing your needs. Okay, it's important that you do that. like, I'm getting like you're like, I don't know, you're putting I'm thinking of it as work, because like you're putting all that you can into something, and some of you aren't getting in return what you deserve. So some of you are like, I feel a push to express myself and like really go for it and really be like, okay, like I need this to feel like good here. I need this to feel like I'm receiving back what I give to this, whatever it is. I'm feeling like it's a company because that makes the most sense to me. Some of you, you're asking for more money because you believe you deserve more money. You do deserve more money. Some of you are scared to ask the boss, but I feel like the boss is, it's gonna work out. Like, look at all that. Yeah. Release the burden of expressing yourself about something, or like asking for what you need in return. For some of you, this is a partner. Some of you aren't getting what you need and deserve back from a partner. Okay, and I'm getting like with this Nine of Swords, it's like the night before you, like, I don't know why I'm picking so strong up on a work situation, but it's like the night before you go into work, you're so nervous about asking for this. Yeah. Okay. Show me more. Some of you, I don't know, there's something you're expressing to someone that you're close to. Oh, interesting how that came out upside down. Four of Cups. Yeah, you're expressing how there's something that you need that you don't have, or there's something that you're not getting that you want, and for some reason you're feeling like you can't go and get it. Some of you are getting invited to some sort of event and you're very nervous. Okay, there could be a message about if you're going through, okay, if you're going through, I don't know, if you're going through like maybe an emotional time, or you were going through an emotional time, there's something about going out and not drinking too much, or holding back with something. Like if you go out, try not to drink too much. That's a message for some of you. Show me more. Some of you are scared. Okay, some of you are reaching out to someone. Okay, some of you are reaching out to... Okay, with the star coming out here, I was actually thinking this, but with the star coming out here, it kind of confirms it for me. Some of you are asking to collaborate with some celebrity, or you're offering something to some sort of celebrity, or oh, I don't know. Some of you are reaching out to a celebrity. Okay, what's this then? Some of you are scared to ask. Okay, I'm really picking up on this, like, you want something or someone wants something, they want to ask for it, they're scared to ask for it. They're scared that someone is going to reject them or be mean to them even, or being spicy. What the hell is that? I'm getting like you're afraid someone's going to be like offended that you're asking for something or that you're offering something. Some of you, you're overcoming this fear of like expressing, like this is something like that you might deal with, and this time is giving you the opportunity to really jump over some sort of hurdle when it comes to expressing what you truly need fully without holding back. Some of you, you asked for something and you haven't received an answer yet. Like you reached out to someone, some of you even reached out to someone in email and you haven't received an answer yet. Some of you, you just don't know what someone's going to say, but it's because you haven't asked yet. But like some of you, you're stressing out. Look at 2 4s here. Yeah. You're like holding back on asking for something. Some of you, this might boil over to the full moon, and it's like the full moon, it's like it all comes out. Oh yeah. Some of you, like, if you're not asking for what you need in a situation, whether that's a relationship, a job, friendship, just your life, like whatever it is, like whatever you're not getting back reciprocated, if you let this boil over, you might end up just leaving it or just deciding to just move on from it because you're not getting what you want. But it's important that you express what you want too. Okay. For some of you, someone gets defensive, or you're scared someone's going to get defensive, or yeah, don't let this boil over. Express yourself, because, or someone isn't expressing themselves. They're really holding back on expressing themselves when really they are unhappy with the way things are going here. All right, show me one more card from this deck, please. Okay, we have Justice and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm hearing is if you focus on what you've learned, that's what I'm hearing with the 7 of Pentacles. You're going to be receiving justice. You're going to be getting exactly what you want, exactly what you deserve. If you express yourself fully, openly, and honestly, or if someone expresses themselves fully, openly, and honestly to you, there's like a lot of justice and balance and clarity and like harmony to be had in a situation. For some of you, there's something that's annoyed you for a long time and it's time to change it. That's what I'm hearing. It's time to change it. Okay, let's see if I can get a few messages here from this deck for you. What do we have for our Aquarius risings? What's the best thing for us to say to the Aquarius risings right now? What's the best thing for them to be aware of, hear about, know about, get clarity on? Okay. Sagittarius might be an important sign for you. Some of you might be, you're getting your degree in something, or you're studying, you're going to do very well on a test if you're doing something with a test. Some of you, okay, I'm hearing you're a psychology major. We have psychology here. Some of you, really, you're discovering something about religion. You know, it's funny. The 9th house is Sagittarius and 3rd house is Gemini, and they're opposite signs. That's interesting. The wheel is shifting in your favor. You've been upgraded. We have clairaudience, we have sacral chakra, and then we have this here, which is interesting. My higher self knows you are the one. I need to align with my higher self. Your progress is my progress. Okay, so there's something with the sacral chakra coming up for you, okay? There could be something where you're needing to clear out the sacral chakra, unblock it. Okay, we have, with a blocked sacral chakra, we have lack of inspiration, emotional instability, depression, and low libido. Alright, show me more. Some of you, you're channeling things that you're writing. Look at this. Someone wants to collaborate with you. Some of you, there's something about collaborating with someone, or you're offering your services to someone, or you're doing some sort of sponsored thing, or something like that. You're going to be getting some sort of offer, or you're finally reaching out. You're rewarded. Okay, we have sun sign. Something might be happening on a Sunday, or something happened on Sunday, which was yesterday for me right now. Some of you, when you fully express yourself, you're going to be feeling so empowered and so good, and you're going to be so grateful that you did. When you finally share this, or you finally, like, explain something, or you finally, like, tell someone how you feel, you're going to be feeling so much better, because I feel like there's something about how, like, what the person says really calms you. Some of you, you are going to be getting the raise that you're going to be asking for if you ask for it. But I feel like if you don't ask for it, you're going to get fed up and you're going to leave there. That's what I'm getting. Okay, we have energy increase, more responsibility, extra self-care, take a rest. I'm picking up, there's something where you're going back and forth for someone. You're, like, you keep having to pick something up for someone, or you have to go back and forth because someone keeps forgetting something. Some of you are taking care of an elder. You keep having to go back and forth because something, they're like, oh, I need this, or something like that, okay? Show me more. Some of you, you're gonna need to take it real easy after that day of going back and forth for someone. That's something specific for someone. Stop it. There's something about your opposite sign, okay? There's something about your sister sign. Could be to your sun sign, or just Sagittarius, because it's the sister sign to your rising sign. Okay, we have crown chakra flipping over. We have the descendant. Some of you have someone who's mirroring you, and they don't want to express something to you, or they don't want to share a perspective, but when they do, a lot of things come into balance. Okay, we have Leo coming out here. Something about sunflowers. We also have your words are magic. You spoke something into existence. You're meant to share knowledge and channelings. You transform those around you with your voice. We have the people are talking about you card on the bottom. Alright, maybe one more. Some of you, you're getting very flirty with your partner. Wow, lots of houses coming out today. 6th house, Virgo. Some of you have a Virgo partner. I was getting that before the reading started. Okay, there also could be something about the sign Taurus for you. Yeah, look at this. The sixth house, goodness, there goes my lisp. The 6th house talks about work, employment, employers. responsibilities in work, who we serve, who serves us, you need to ask for what you deserve in return. I'm picking that up real strong for you. There's something where you deserve some sort of like really comfortable lifestyle. That's what I'm getting with this card here. We have fancy lifestyle, luxury lifestyle, capitalism. Okay, capitalism is working in your favor. Okay, alrighty. Thank you, Aquarius Risings. I wish you the best of luck as you move through this energy. If it resonated, I hope it provided you with guidance and clarity. Oh, I want to share this with you guys too. This is my Moon Magic book. It's a journal and a guide for all the moon phases. So we've got a lot of journal pages here at the end of it, but the whole beginning of it is, like I talk about like different crystals for each moon phase, and I also talk about what to do on the different moon phases. Every single moon phase has steps for it. So, because I believe it's really important to not forget about the other moon phases. Everyone talks about new moon, full moon, you know, what about first quarter moon? You know what I mean? Okay. Well, if you're interested in this, it's in the description. Excited to share it with you. This is the second edition of it. Okay, I already had one out there. It's no longer out there. I prefer this one, and there will be more versions of it as time goes on, but this is just the second edition of it. So, yeah. Thank you again. Lots and lots of love. I hope this resonated. If it did, I hope it provided you guidance and clarity. If you need anything, it's all in the description, and thank you again. Bye!